Madison Station is the HandyDART station. Today, I meet Paul MacDonald.
So that by the time 9 o'clock is rolled around, we have about 50 vehicles on the road.
Wow.
That's a lot of buses.
That is a lot of buses.
So it takes them out till anywhere from 10 to midnight, depending on the day.
Man, I want to be a bus driver now.
We are getting a new facility, so they've announced it, that is being built over the intersection of Watkis Way and West Burnside. It will start building on April. They announced April 1st, 2019.
Wow.
So HandyDART, as I told you, right now we're at 56 vehicles. We're scheduled to go up to 100 in the next 10 years. Can anybody tell me what the speed limit is in here?
80.
Oh, 80!
5 or 10.
Can you see any signs anywhere that tell you how fast it is? Behind you. Turn right around and look up high. And look low.
Oh, that thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is 5 to 10.
8K. The policy is that everybody here is to drive at a walking pace inside the yard.
What kind of DART box coming?
So you can see that we have white lines and yellow lines. So the white lines are for cars and the yellow lines are for buses at night. So we put 9 vehicles in the center facing like this one does
Yeah.
in the evening. So this is Bernie. Bernie is our union representative here, and he's even a good guy when I say that he's a union representative. How fast are we driving here, Bernie?
In here, 8 kilometers an hour.
I was right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Of the liter fuel tank,
God.
and we get a fuel delivery once a week. That man over there is fueling up our fuel pump. If there's ever any problem that happens over at the fuel pump, this is an emergency shut-off button. Push it and it will stop the fuel pump. If any problem happens, an alarm goes off. Watch your ears. This is what it sort of sounds like. But you can hear that everywhere. So you can see this one is up in the air already. Lorenzo's working on it. Our shop has so much stuff packed into them because our mechanics can fix anything with these buses, anything that is wrong. And he uses cutting torches, welders, all kinds of air tools, so everybody stays out of their way. Now we're back up here. The idea of the yellow lines is that this is where pedestrians walk. The reason that those orange pylons are there is because some people have trouble seeing the bright yellow lines and they park on them anyway, but they don't park over the pylon. We have spare pylons there to throw at the people who do.
Sweet.
This is the staff room where people have their lunches, people show up for work in the morning. They'll sit down here, they'll review the day's work. Because we have a blend of new employees, people who've been here forever like me, and they all help each other out. This is where they communicate. This is the work sign up. Employees sign for their work in order of seniority. So this is my notice board. So if I have a notice at the company, we have a notice to put up for the employees to read. They know that of all the boards that are in here, and there are a bunch down the hall as well, this board is the one that has the daily bulletins, anything that is a great issue that everybody needs to know. When they come to work in the morning, they check this board and they have a look-see. And lots of people when they get off work, because things change during the day. When people phone in here to get a ride, these are the people who answer the phones. All the people who sit in. They take all your information, all the call requests that you want, all the information, even 2 weeks from now, right? They are the ones who book all those trips.
For transit or
Yeah.
speaking having helpful.
We have servers here that run the HandyDART for a lot of the province of BC. And the data comes out of here. So these are computer towers. What are called server racks. Look at all of the wires.
Oh my god.
It's like an EEG testing.
It's like spaghetti. I like to think of it.
I like spaghetti. Should we order some spaghetti then?
Well, cheers back. These 3 workstations communicate directly with the drivers in real time. So anytime the driver has a question where if a customer has no-showed, is not at the bus, or any other question to do with the trip and the day, these are the people who answer those questions. These people do not answer the telephones. When a customer phones in, that's the previous people that we looked at, called the call takers. Right? Capital H, A-N-D-Y, D-Y, not D-I. HandyDART is actually an acronym. Handy, everybody knows the handy. So the original spelling of it is no longer in use. It used to be in lowercase letters, H-A-N-D-I, and then uppercase letters, D-A-R-T, was an acronym, and it stands for Dial-A-Ride Transportation. So does everybody here ride on the HandyDART?
I have.
So they have a ramp.
That's for wheelchair. How many seats can you fit people on the bus?
You can fit 17, 18 people on them.
Geez, and this seat too?
Well, these seats come down, right? They fold up. Like, here we go. We lock them up, and they fold up and down like that. But when we're not using them, we leave them folded up. So put it out of the way. Can you guess why?
For wheelchair users.
So
Thank you for wheelchair users. Great. Do you know what kind of window this is?
Emergency access.
Yeah, well, I got it wrong. It's this one in this bus. These, as I said before, are the emergency exits. And do you know what emergency exits are used for?
It's the bus tips over.
Patches on fire.
Can you see any emergency exits in here?
That
This
was,
one, this one, this one.
Go ahead and see if you can open them. Giving you the green light to go ahead and open the emergency exits.
that's cool.
Hey, you know how to do it in the
Yeah.
event of an emergency.
There you go. Pull it tight and then turn the handle.
And then turn the handle
Yeah.
out.
There! You got it. We can open it as an air vent, which is just like this. But if we had a real emergency, we'd turn that red handle and the whole hatch would just fly off like an escape hatch. So the drivers have a very simple, clear instruction. When they're outside the bus, the engine's not running. We always shut the engines off because diesel exhaust is very toxic. It just is.
And then do you always put the ramp down, or is it only if there's a wheelchair user getting on?
We only put it out when we need to. Some ambulatory people actually need it, and it's safer for them. But when it comes to people who are ambulatory, there are a lot of people, like if we came to pick you up, we know we know you, so we know how agile you are. The drivers use that when they look in the mirror, in the rear view mirror, and it's called a fisheye lens. And
Yeah.
it lets you see a much larger area. Within 2 years, they'll all have backup cameras. We are an operating company for BC Transit. So we operate HandyDART here. We're First Transit. We're part of First Group.
Are you also moving to electrical stuff?
Electric powered vehicles,
Yeah.
that's on the table at
Okay.
the moment, and
Yeah.
we're reviewing and looking at the offerings that all the different companies who are producing it. It certainly is a high priority with BC
Yeah.
Transit. They would like to go to an emissions-free vehicle, period. takes a special person to become a HandyDART driver. It really does. So, well, you know, you need to have good knowledge of the city, but we can teach you that. You need to be able to drive a bus properly. We can teach you that. We can't teach you how to be a nice person. You can have someone who's very respectful and follows the rules and regulations to the T, but they don't really like people that much.
You have to be a
Yeah.
people person.
You want to treat somebody the way you want to be treated anyways.
Who rides the buses? Why people ride the buses, of course. People who have a reason why they can't ride the city bus. It could be simple as they can't walk to the bus stop,
Yes.
or they can't safely sit at the bus stop, or maybe there isn't a bus stop close enough for them to get to. So it's people who require some assistance using the bus system. That's who rides HandyDART. Nice to meet you, Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Well,
Thank you.
our pleasure to have you.